Hi there, and welcome back to my channel, SJM Paint Studio. I appreciate you watching me make a mess, and I have a lot of fun and I enjoy sharing it. So that's why I started filming these and posting them. Working on a 12 by 24 canvas, inexpensive canvas, and the colors that I'm using the Mars Black by Liquitex and the Titanium White, both by Liquitex. All of my paints are mixed with 3 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, and 1 part Liquitex pouring medium, the glossy. And then if I need water to thin them down, I do, but I try not to use any water, you know, unless I'm gonna use it that day. Like I'll put it in a cup and then mix a little bit of distilled water in with it then, but I don't like to put any water in them. I'm also using Master Touch Pearlized Violet, and I'm using Liquitex Dioxazine Purple. I'm using Metallic Purple 2 by Artist Loft, and a craft paint, one of my granddaughter's favorite, Princess Purple. I believe it is Apple Barrel. Then we have Liquitex Quinacridone Magenta, Liquitex Medium Magenta. I believe this is Apple Barrel Paradise Pink. And then last but not least, Liquitex Rose Pink. What am I gonna do? I did one earlier and I did like a fire and ice. So I used all my warm colors, my red, orange, yellows on one side. Then I put a strip of black in the middle, and then I used the blues. I had, I think, 4 different kind of blues, and I used Ready Pour. So it ended up turning really, really pretty. I tilted it and I put the comb. I used this comb as a tool. I put some white paint down and dipped it in that and combed it across and then stretched it out, and it turned out really pretty. So I'm gonna try to do that again, this time using pinks and purples. So we'll see. May or may not look good. So I'm gonna try to figure out where the middle of this is. So I'll get a pencil out here. Sorry, I should have the pencil out beforehand. So right around here. I hope everybody's doing really well. I enjoy watching a lot of artists on YouTube, and I'm gonna try to get a little bit better with making some videos, but I'm gonna start out, I think, light to dark, and then black in the middle. So that's how we're gonna do it. So I'll start out with this on the corners, the rose pink. I'm going to use more than a little stripe too. I'm going to use a little chunk of it. Seems like every time I paint something afterwards I have to make paint. Which is fine because I like doing that too. It's kind of like a, oh, whoa. Kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like chemistry. It's kind of cool. I'm just sitting here thinking, I didn't put any fluid in my torch, so may have to do that. That was gross. I even strained my Floetrol, so I don't know how I got that big giant thing in the paint. Sheesh. Using 4 different pinks and 4 different purples. I have those little skewers that you use on the grill. I use those to unplug the bottles when they get plugged up. I probably just haven't used that color in a while. I'm gonna have to put some, definitely gonna have to put some. Yeah, these are about dead. I'll do that now so it can be sitting still while we're finishing putting the paint down. That way it can sit for a minute. I could never tell when the butane was going in. And then I started noting, oh, it gets really, really cold when it's going in there. What is wrong with this thing? I'll get enough in there to at least pop these bubbles when I'm done with it. I should never give any advice on filling one of these up or try to teach somebody how to do it. I think that'll be enough to do what we need to do. All right. Okay. Now back on with the colors. Which, like I said, some of these haven't been used in a minute, so. Using a comb or a rake or something little to wreck your rings or wreck stripes or whatever you have going on is so cool. It just makes it look so cool doing that. And you have to excuse my pups. They bark if a leaf blows across the driveway. You know, they're Italian greyhounds, and I think they're guard dogs or some kind of stuff. Okay. I purchased a newer iPad Pro, so hopefully I can start using that to film my paintings, and then I can edit them and make them a little more professional. Alright, now we're going to start down here with this purple, I think. I did light to dark, so I'll do light to dark. I also wanted to do one of these. This is something right there. Wanted to do one that's. I do the same thing, put some black in the middle and use like a cell activator, like some Aussie Floetrol or some Penetrol, and that looks pretty dark, so does that though. Maybe this. and do like, take some plastic and do a swipe. I really like Arteza paints. Actually, I like Pebeo, Arteza, Amsterdam, like a whole bunch of different. Okay, so there's that. So I'll try this Pearlize. And this is the Master's Touch. This is the Hobby Lobby brand. Whoa. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, these two almost look identical, don't they? Just like a shade different. Sheesh. Nice. I'm glad the black's going there. Only on camera does that happen. All right. Now we do this one. Now this is the Oxide purple. It's Liquitex. I like Liquitex too, though. This is really dark. Yes. Okay, so now back to the Princess Purple. I tell you, I love this hobby. I love painting. It's like therapy for me. I probably have said that before, but it's an expensive hobby. I like these bottles too. Lola Veffy. They're really precise if you're actually kind of like trying to draw on the canvas or put the paint exactly where you want it. Like if you're working with a ring or doing some kind of abstract. I feel like I should have put a different purple in between these two. I didn't realize how closely they look like the same color. Just like one shade, maybe two. Sheesh. All right, now for my black. Really go through the black and white. Alrighty. Now I'll get the white ready. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to use to swipe through there. But I may tilt this a little bit. Let's get these out of the way. have to pop those bubbles. There's just too many of them. Okay. And I didn't just make it or anything. It's just so many of them. See them all. It's like, what the heck? Of course, I did shake it up a little bit because I haven't used a few of the colors in a while. All right, here we go. I might do side to side and then up and down. I'm not sure yet. I always wipe it off in between. I have a wet towel over here that I use to wipe it off. It's weird that pink's like it's, I don't know, it's acting different than it did on the other painting I had. It's kind of blurring together. I think the next one I do, I'm gonna put like a cell activator in the middle and swipe it down. All right, now to stretch this out. Always try to bring mine back in the middle and then tilt it to the next corner. I have a lot of paint on there. Yeah, there's something on there too. I'll have to get my tweezers and get that out of there. Yep. Well, I'm not happy with the craft paint purple or the craft paint white or pink. So I might even try to comb that. Well, try to comb it again maybe. Let's see what happens if I do it again. It's not going to hurt to try, right? Not a lot of paint on there, so they may be okay. Yeah, it's just not even hardly working on the... I have to remember that the craft paint just doesn't seem to work out very well. Yeah, that did not turn out high. I'm not going to scrape it off. Pop the air bubbles, let it dry. And then go in for a close-up. So no more craft paint on those, huh? Because both of those, the pink and the purple, Princess Purple, those were craft paints. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll have better luck next time. God bless you. Bye.